Hello and welcome back, or welcome here if you are new. Today I am sharing an almost whole house clean with me. We'll be cleaning a bit in the main part of my house, then moving first into my kids' bedroom, then heading into their playroom, and lastly going into my master bedroom and cleaning up in there. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Becky. I am a wife and pregnant mom of 3 little ones. Here on my channel I share real life, mom life, cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. If you like those types of videos, I hope you will subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's do this. First, I'm just showing you around so you can see everything that needs to get done. You can see there are shoes, a ton of them all over the place, a mountain of laundry that needs to be folded, and towels all over my couch from my kids laying them out and running around all over the place. Just big messes everywhere you look, including in every single bedroom, which we will get to on day 2. Today's video takes place over 2 separate days. On the first day, we will be staying out here in the main living area, putting away all the shoes, cleaning up the living room, using my Eureka new 400 vacuum mop to vacuum and mop my living room floors. You will see in just a little bit they desperately needed it. The water was so dirty when I dumped it out. I will also be using my Eureka cordless vacuum Altitude Deluxe out here on the baseboards and to vacuum the couch before we move back into the bedrooms. The kids all recently got a couple new pairs of shoes. They had all outgrown some of theirs, plus the season change, so they all needed new winter boots. I also got myself a new pair of winter boots. I don't think I've ever really had a real pair of winter boots. This time I got Arctic muck boots from my husband's recommendation. He works outside a lot in the winter, and I wasn't going for style or fashion or anything like that. I just want my feet to stay warm when I'm outside in the winter. Plus, they were on sale when I got them. I think they were only like $65, which is a major discount. I don't think they are still on sale. I'll put a link to them below in the description, but they are a great option if you're just looking to keep your feet very warm in the winter. I am actually allergic to the cold, so I break out in hives when my skin gets too cold. I know that sounds kind of funny, but that's what happens to me, so it's really important that I have good winter gear when I'm outside. I probably shouldn't even be living in Michigan just because of that, but I do, so it's important that I stay warm. Anyway, there were a lot of shoes in the closet that needed to be packed away or donated, just decluttered in general. I'm packing away some of them because I know Wyatt will grow into Noah's shoes that he hardly wore at all, and you know we are expecting our 4th baby, which is a girl, so all of Hazel's shoes that are in good condition, I am packing those away too. Everything else, including a couple of my shoes, will be donated. Here's my Eureka cordless vacuum Altitude Deluxe. It has one of the attachments on it. I'll be using this attachment for the baseboards, switching attachments when we get to the couch. Then when we get into the bedrooms, I will be using the full vacuum so you can see how it works on carpet in the bedrooms. Overall, I think this vacuum worked very well. It was very powerful, easy to use, and lightweight. You can get 10% off of this vacuum until November 27th using the link in my description. We are done behind the couch. Now we are in our main living area. My kids decided it would be a great idea to spread all of the clean towels all over the couch and jump all over them. So I had to pick that up. Then we have this little picnic table for the kids. Snacks, they will often snack here throughout the day and watch a little bit of TV. We sometimes come out here and do a craft, but I've loved having this little table out here for them. It's just super convenient to be able to move it around and an easy place for them to sit in the living room without having to sit at the kitchen table all the time. Plus, we just got this new couch, which, by the way, we absolutely love. Like, it's amazing. I have no words. It is the best couch I have ever had, and I highly, highly recommend it. But anyway, I don't let my kids snack on the couch like I used to when we had our old couch. I just feel like I want to take very good care of it and hope it lasts a very, very long time. This is the Eureka New 400 vacuum mop that I mentioned earlier. Having a 2-in-1 vacuum mop is one of the most essential cleaning tools in my personal opinion, especially if you are a busy mom of little ones who make big messes. Taking out a vacuum, vacuuming your house, and then pulling out a mop and bucket is extremely time consuming. When you are able to vacuum and mop at the same time, not only does it save time and energy, but it is so unbelievably easy and convenient. And talk about saving energy. It was nighttime when I was doing this. I had just put my 3 kids to bed, and I am almost 22 weeks pregnant with our 4th. I was so exhausted at this point, but I knew my floors needed to be vacuumed and washed because they were so dirty. You will see the dirty water in just a little bit here once I am all done, but if I had to pull out my vacuum first, vacuum my floors, then pull out a mop and bucket, I probably wouldn't have even done it because I was too tired and it would have taken me a very long time. Using my Eureka New 400 vacuum mop, it only took me about 15 minutes start to finish. And let's talk about price point real quick because I think the price point of this Eureka New 400 is extremely reasonable and budget friendly. Plus, right now they are offering the lowest price of the year. It's a Black Friday limited time discount. It is such a great price for a vacuum mop. It works on hardwood, tile, laminate, vinyl, and marble. Because it has 2 separate tanks, you keep the dirty and the clean water separate. So unlike a mop and bucket where you're swishing around dirty water, this continuously uses new clean water as you go. It's also cordless, as you can see, and has a great battery life. I never have to worry about it dying as I'm washing and vacuuming my floors. The self-propulsion system makes it extremely easy to move around as it pulls itself basically through your house. And it also has a self-cleaning option, which makes for extremely easy maintenance. I will show you that as soon as I am done. Don't forget to check out the Eureka New 400 vacuum mop in my description for a great limited time discount and for 10% off of the Eureka Cordless Vacuum Altitude Deluxe. Thank you, Eureka, for sponsoring today's video. I almost waited until morning to go through this mountain of laundry on my couch, but I decided that I would feel so much better waking up in the morning and not having to go through it then, and to just get it done at night while everybody was sleeping. And it was actually pretty peaceful to just fold laundry, listen to my headphones, and it only took me about 20 minutes. So even though I was extremely exhausted and wanted to go to bed really bad, I was so happy in the morning when I woke up and I didn't have to do this chore then. Now, I was not going through and folding all of these clothes, just separating them between mine and Rob's and the 3 kids. Like I said, the kids were sleeping, so I was not able to put their clothes away on this night. That had to wait until the next day. I did, however, put mine and Rob's clothes away, but regardless, this pile of laundry was not here in the morning, and that felt great. If you are watching this video at night and you have a small chore that needs to get done, I recommend you just do it. You will be so thankful in the morning when you wake up, and it doesn't need to be done then. And I specifically say small chore because I feel like there are 2 different types of people, types of moms in the world. You're either the type that likes to clean up the whole house and shut the whole house down, or you're exhausted by the end of the night and the house doesn't matter and you just want to go to bed. I am the second type of mom. I'm like, that can wait. I am exhausted and I want to go to bed, especially being almost 22 weeks pregnant with 3 little ones. And when I put my 3 little ones to bed, I like to lay with them and snuggle with them. We get all warm and comfy and cozy, and it is so difficult to pull myself out of that and go back into cleaning and straightening up mode. So any small task, any small chore that I can get done after putting my kids to bed is a win in my book. Tonight it happened to be vacuuming and mopping my floors with my Eureka new 400 and sorting through this mountain of laundry. I'm sure I had some dishes in the sink and things on my kitchen table, but I was proud of myself for what I got done, and I got into bed after this. Before I vacuumed the couch, I had my husband help me put my large plants in the bath. They like to soak up water through the roots. It's a really great way to water them, and they love it. They soak in there for the night in lukewarm water, and then I don't have to water them for another 3 or 4 weeks, especially in the winter. That time tends to be a little bit longer. I just wanted to show you where they were, so when I'm vacuuming my couch, you're not like, where did all of her plants go? I am officially done for the night. I went to bed and we are starting the next day in my kids' bedroom. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, every room that I clean, every space that I clean is a complete disaster. As usual in my house, everything just falls apart so quickly. I feel like we have definitely outgrown this space, which I personally feel like adds to the mess greatly. Having all 3 kids in one bedroom and all of their clothes and toys come in here, and random other things come in here like kitchen utensils, as you can see, dog toys. I don't even know. I never know what I'm going to find in their bedroom and their playroom, but I can guarantee you one thing, it's probably a mess even if it's been only one day. Once everything was picked up in the kids' bedroom, it was not sheet changing day, so all I had to do was make their beds real quick, and then we will be moving into the playroom after we vacuum. The kids' playroom, in my opinion, is extremely out of hand, even with all of the major decluttering we have done throughout the year this year. There are way too many toys, everything is very overwhelming, it just becomes such a mess so quickly, and I feel a little bit at a loss right now because we are moving in just 3 short weeks. I am not going to declutter this room once again right before we are about to move. Instead, when we move, I feel like it will be kind of a fresh start because unlike this house where we have games, homeschool material, toys, arts and crafts, and basically everything for the kids packed into this one little room, in the new house we get to separate work and play, which after experiencing this, I feel like is a great thing to do. It's really hard for the kids to focus on schoolwork when they're surrounded by toys and games and crafts. So we will have a dedicated schoolroom and a separate playroom, plus all of their arts and crafts and homeschooling material will have its own separate cabinet. So basically everything that's crammed into this one little room and closet will be separated into 3 or 4 separate spaces in the new house. Plus, as we move and pack everything up and unpack everything in the new house, my plan is to declutter all of their toys. Like I said, they have way too many and I want them to have functional, productive play rather than the chaos that is going on right now. Totally switching topics now. So a couple of weeks ago, I noticed Hazel had cut some of her bangs. She was frustrated with her hair and was in the playroom peacefully playing by herself. She came out of the playroom and I was like, oh my gosh, child, what did you do? I never knew where that hair was and I just found it here on camera while cleaning the playroom. I also did this when I was about her age, just frustrated with the hair in my face. Usually I keep her hair very pulled back. Normally you will see it braided. That's how she likes it. She likes it in a very tight braid so it stays out of her face and it's nice and neat. But as the day goes on, the front pieces will kind of fall out of the braid into her face a little bit. Right now with my surgery on my hand, it's very difficult to French braid. Usually that is what I would do and that helps the situation. This time apparently she didn't want to tuck her bangs behind her ears. She was just fed up and cut them off. Playroom is clean probably for the next 2 minutes. Now we are going into my master bedroom for a quick cleanup. It was a little bit messy, but not too bad. Definitely not compared to the kids' bedroom and the kids' playroom, but still messy enough and needed to be picked up. So we're gonna pick up everything that's all over the floor, pick up all of the surfaces like the nightstand, my desk, my dresser, make my bed. Like I said, it's not sheet washing day today, so we're just gonna go ahead and make that bed. Then I will change into my pajamas for the night, wipe everything down, make it nice and clean, and the last step is vacuuming in this room. I want to thank you so much for being here and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe it gave you some motivation or helped you relax and start your day on the right foot. But more than that, I hope it made you feel good and that it's normal to have a lived-in messy house. Regardless of how often we clean our houses, messes are inevitable, especially as a stay-at-home mom. We are here all of the time, playing, making food, doing crafts, homeschooling. Messes are normal and it's okay for your house to be lived in. It's also important to not be in a constant state of cleaning because life will pass you by. Your kids are going to grow up faster than you know it, and it's good to take a break from the cleaning and make those important memories. The cleaning will be there when you are done. Anyway, thank you again for being here, stopping by, and watching today's video. If you liked it, I hope you will give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks again. I will see you in the next one.